Hi Carol. So I'm in the fitness center right now and I'm going to try and make it really fast because I know sometimes videos that are too long, they don't upload or I can't send them by email. So let's try and make it short and sweet, but allow you to see what you got to do. So the tape that I'm giving you is this blue tape. You're going to measure, let's bring this back down now so you can see. So my beautiful assistant Miranda has offered her knee to us today. So what you're going to do, the way you're going to measure is you want the tape to go from about here to here on your knee with your kneecap right in the middle. So I've pre-cut a couple of pieces about that length and I left one of them, where'd it go? Oh, on the floor, isn't it? So I like to cut the corners off to make them rounded because if not, these sharp corners here are going to hook on your clothes and then it starts to peel away. So I just trim like this and like that to make them rounded. Okay, so what you're going to do, unfortunately, this is not the only knee that I could find. She was the closest knee I could find, but unfortunately her pants don't go any higher than this. You would want wear shorts or just in your underwear so that you have access to about this point here. So we're going to go on top of her pants a bit, but pretend the pants are not there, and this is how it would be on your skin. So you're going to cut the tape there, and then you're going to rip it there, and then pull apart. This tape is stretchy, remember that. So you're going to take it apart like this and like that. So you're holding it like this with the tape. See if you can feel this is 100% stretch on the tape. This is no stretch at all. You want to go 50%. So there's 100, there's about half. At 50%, I'm going to touch the tape down in the middle, right by the kneecap, and hold it down like this, and have it curl up the top, and curl down at the bottom like that. You don't want that bend there, but I'm trying to go a little bit fast, and that's what happened there. So now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to rip, pull apart, pull the paper back. Now, Harold, if you're the one who's doing this for Carol, you're going to go on the opposite side of her leg. Carol, if you're doing it yourself, I'll show you with the next piece is how you do it. So you're going to come like this. I've got about 50%. I'm touching down with the tape right there. And then I'm going to pull the paper out from underneath as I bring it down into a V towards the top and towards the bottom. So you're nesting the kneecap right there in between those two pieces of tape. These guys can overlap a bit like the ones on the bottom. That doesn't matter. They can be apart, they can be overlapped, whatever works for you. The key is the amount of tension that you put on the tape. That's what's going to give you that stability. So you want to really play with it and feel that 50% before you touch down. Carol, if you are doing this yourself, it's the same thing. Pull it apart, separate it. And you're going, just don't pull your tape out as far. Find your 50%. The second strip, you're gonna overlap by maybe not exactly half, come back a little bit, maybe 25%, and just touch down with it. If you bring your hands in and you touch down, you make it stick, then you can make it stick up here, make it stick right to where your paper is. Then you're pulling your paper off as you roll the tape up. Pull it off as you're rolling the tape down. And last but not least, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Rip, pull. The best way I think it would work for you guys is if you're helping Carol. So if Harold does the actual pulling of the tape, pulling it apart and bringing it to here. Carol, what you're going to do, Miranda's going to show us, I'm going to pretend I haven't done the second strip on that. Oh, you know what, we'll do it here. So I'm pulling the tape apart here. I'm right at the spot where I want to be. Now, Miranda's going to touch down to stick the tape onto her knee. Yep, and push down on the other side. Move it, yep. Good. And now she's going to let that go, and I'm going to finish off like this and finish off like that. Okay? So your kneecap is nicely supported there in between the tape. Basically, so this is what it's going to look like in a nutshell. I'm going to take it off now. Woo. Automatic wax job. Actually, it didn't stick that well, so it doesn't matter. So what you want to do first off, I forgot to mention a while ago, is find your kneecap. Okay, so the kneecap's right here. Your first piece is going to be just to the outside or the inside of the kneecap, and then the first piece on this side is going to be there. So you don't really want any tape on the kneecap. You want to be on either side just like that. Coming down like this and coming down like that. That's about it. If you have any questions and you're not sure, give me a call, extension 272, and I'll run you through it. We'll figure it out. Okay? Good luck. Bye.